Hi, my name is Karthik and you're watching my Podlar KK Tricks and Technology. Today I will show you with the demo how to create D-shape an asterisk, or you can say you know let's see in the demo, display the pattern like D with an asterisk. Okay, so first let's understand how many logic need to create of this D and actually D and asterisk. Okay, so you can see over here, what is the common things. This is first row. First row is the common things and last row is the common thing, sorry. And again remaining all the on the row is a common. Okay, so where is the two things are common, the first row and last row is a one logic. And again we have to implement all the left of the rows of logic. Okay, so first we have to understand, actually we have to take two loop for this. Okay, first a row and second one is column. Okay, so we will take a two loop, first row and column. So let's see in the in a flow chart, how to we will create a flow chart for this first. After that we will implement in our live example and with the practical example. Okay, so let's see let's see I will take a decision of the row, which I already discussed. We have to take two loop will, which one first is row and second one is the column. So first row, actually it will it's a decision box and it will match. If it will match, so it will go to, it will create initialize and the column, which is a 0. And after that it will again we will have a decision for column. So if column greater than and equal to 5, so it will true. So that's after that it will create a logic. Okay, so that logic we have implemented. So it is a main logic, actually according to this shape, this is a logic. Okay, so if all true, so it will create. And already I have discussed, like flowchart of A and flowchart of B and flowchart C. So I'm not going to mm, more nothing more specific. Okay, so you can understand over here, if it does not match, actually suppose a row is greater than 6. Okay, so what will that time it will go, it does not match, that means it's no. And no is will it will print new line. And actually this loop does not work in ahead. Okay, it will end and exit the program. Okay, if it's match, so it will create initialize a column. And column again, the again it will match is less than 5. So it will create a it will see the logic. And if this logic is match, so it will print the star which is there. And it will not match, if this logic not match, to that time we will set print in a space. So this kind we can create this this D and asterisk, okay, in C sharp. So don't worry about that. Let's see in the practical example. First we will open in a Visual Studio. So I just open, I have opened Visual Studio 2019 because I have installed 2019 installed. So just I will create a new project and I will take a from the scratch. So I will create a console app for .NET Core. Just create, and it is a D demo. Okay, so just create it. Okay, so it is open. So I will just remove it. Okay, so first I will initialize two variables. First of int row and second one is column. Okay, after that I will decorate like this. I will decorate like with the example, like what our question. So that's why I will decorate like this. So very easy to like this decorate in a console application. You have to CW and you can just slash and it is a backslash and that means it will create it will go to new line, double new line. It will space two line. Actually you can see over here there is a space, so that means we have set two slash and that means it will go in the new line. Okay, so to new line, after that we have to print this, display the pattern like D. Okay, so I will and I will print over here, display the pattern. Okay, sorry, pattern like D D with an asterisk. Okay, yeah, that's it. Asterisk. Okay, and also I will go to new line, so I will also print over here and slash n. Okay, and again I will print dotted line, so very simple, just print it. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I will implement logic for this two row, one row and column, which is already I have initialized here. So definitely I will create a loop and shortcut key FOR and press two times of tab. Okay, and just replace I to row. Okay, and just remove here and row actually oh sorry, row greater than 6. Okay, according to our according to our here, actually a row greater than equal to 6. After that it will match the condition, so after that I will initialize the start from 0 and I will take a second loop. Okay, so it is an inner loop, so I will also replace the column value I to column. Okay, and I will put here column equal to 5. Okay, and just remove integer because I already we have already initialized, so I don't declare again and again, so just remove it. Now I have to implement logic. Okay, so first I will decorate all of things if else according to this. If this logic match, so I will print console dot I will print star, and if it does not match, that means I will print space. Okay, so just to decorate that things, very simple, else part and console dot right, not right line, only right, because we have only print star, not star with new line, because I will implement in the end of this loop in the new line, so don't worry about that. I will clear everything, so just these things and just copy and paste with the space. Okay, now I need to implement actually logic. Okay, so first first logic would be column equal 1 or okay or okay. I will just separate this line because we need to understand how many logic we need to implement, because it's a first logic column would be equal to 1. Okay, after that we will print star, or row equal 0. Then also I will print the star, and or if row equal 6, that row it will 6 here, because it is the last line, first line and last line, that's why I putting these things. Okay, this. Okay, so this is a one condition, so we have to set up this condition in the brackets. Okay, again I will check and column greater than 1. Okay, so column greater than 1, and column less than 5. Okay, so that means if column greater than 1, not equal to 0 only, greater than 1 and less than 5. Okay, so that time also we have to print in a star. Okay, so also I will decorate this setup logic in this bracket. Okay, so now I need one more or condition, because you know and one more last condition we have to implement here, that would be column equal 5. Actually, if column equal 5, actually this is a last column logic. You can see over, you can see, if you want to see, because in the first logic and last logic would be same. So that's why that is the last logic. If column and row, column equal 5 and row also row equal 5. Okay, not like this, I think. Row not equal to, okay, just need to see one thing. Okay, okay, because in a last column, so that's why. Okay, so that time we have not equal to 0, and okay, not equal to 6. Yeah, so that is a first line and last line logic over here. So just we have to decorate setup logic here over, because this is a, actually there is a 3 or condition. Okay, first is or condition is if column equal to 1, and second condition this, and third condition would be this. Okay, so now I will I will end of this, actually all the setup logic I will close with the end close bracket. Okay, so I think something is here, so I need to control KD for the decorate these things. So I think some brackets are missing, so we have to investigate. So which bracket we are missing here, over here. Okay, so just a second. Okay, now you can see over here I have set up logic here and set up logic here. Okay, and it is a one logic, setup logic or the condition. So this is a second or condition, so that's why I will close over here with this okay, and after the last or condition here I close this bracket, and this is a actually this is a final close bracket. Okay, so now I have implement. Okay, so just I will control KD for the decorate or manage the codes, like in a good manner. So after and this loop, actually suppose a loop will come and no 0. Okay, so 0 will this inner loop will going with the end of the 5. Okay, so after and I need first because this is a row, first row So it will start from here, and after this start column, actually this is a column. Okay, so after and this column we need to new line. So after this inner loop and we have to set new line. So I will put over here with the slash n. Okay, and in the last main loop, when it will end of the main loop, actually when it's greater than 6, so it will close like this. You can see over here. Also I have described in the flowchart. So after when it's row greater than and equal to 6, so that time we have to print, we have to we have to set in a new line. So so this here I will set, because it is a row loop. And so now, okay, so let's build. Okay, and let's see any errors our implementation. Like, okay, no error over here. You can see will succeed. And just see running the application and how is it work. Okay, now you can see over here. Okay, now I will just zoom in. Okay, now you can see it's working fine. So now I will set up debugger point over here, and I want to show you how is working this condition and loop, and how to print a star within a D, in alphabet D within a star. Okay, so first I will split in the two part this thing. So I have set here over here, and just I have to press F5 to run the application. Okay, now you can see over here my loop. Under the loop, my debugger point here over here, no, first loop is 0, and this condition is true because it is not greater than 6. So just F10 and just here. Okay, so column would be first time I have initialized in 0. Okay, and it's not greater than 5, so this time its match does not match, because column is 0, so here is not any 0, so that's why it will print first time space. So it will space over here. You can see over here it's printing. Okay, and how is printing, you can see it's a very simple logic. If logic match, so it print. It will not, so that means it will print our space. So this is a very simple and straightforward logic. Okay, so I think one more last line over here we have to print. Okay, 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 this is last line, same logic in the first line. So okay, that's it. Okay, so this is a very straightforward and simple programming. Okay, so keep watching. If any issue to create this logic or anything, so please mention my comment section, and I will help you over here. Okay, and thank you for watching. Keep watching and please subscribe my channel.